It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to high school baseball here on the WBCB Sports Network. Today, it's the visiting Trenton Central Tornadoes taking on the Ewing Blue Devils. I'm Nick Gallagher alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher, Gus Barber, our video engineer, Ava Fife behind the camera with our intern Rich Sale. We'll dive into today's matchup in just a moment, but first, today's game is made possible thanks to Team Toyota, Kessel Dermatology, Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford, Mayor Bert Steinman, The Trentonian, Trenton Thunder, Italian People's Bakery, Hyundai of Trenton, Ewing Township Education Association, Saul Funeral Homes, and Mako of Ewing. Thanks for all the sponsors for making today's game possible. And Fish, as we look at this game, second game here in the young 2025 season, the Blue Devils losing yesterday to Notre Dame by a score of 14-0. The Tornadoes winning in dramatic fashion 12-11 in walk-off fashion.
Yeah, I mean, both teams coming in obviously off of different results. You look at the Trenton game, the good news for Trenton is they banged out 10 hits in that 12-11 win. The bad news is they allowed a total of 10 hits, 7 walks, and 9 earned runs. But the other good news is that after blowing an 8-6 lead in the top of the 7th, Trenton could have folded. And they did not. They came back with 3 in the bottom of the inning. I'm sorry, it was they blew a 10-8. I don't know. They had a 2-run lead going at the top of the 7th, and Princeton Day got 4, and Trenton came back and got 3 in the bottom of the inning to pull it out. That's a great confidence builder for the start of the season. Ewing, as you said, Ewing. They dropped a 5-inning mercy rule game, and we were just talking to Coach Dave Angerbrand, and he said, they weren't patient at the plate. They didn't wait for their pitch. They walked a lot of guys, and the pitches they threw were fat pitches, and nothing they could do about that. But today's a new day. Ewing knows there's no place to go but up, and Trenton will try to stay up. They're going to send a sophomore right-hander, Janiel Hernandez, to the mound today. And this kid had some strong outings as a freshman last year. He threw a complete game 4-hitter in a 2-1 win over PDS in the final appearance he made last year. And he also pitched well in a 5-2 win over West Windsor North and a 9-2 win over Ewing. In fact, he appeared in half. He was, I think, the winning pitcher in half of Trenton's 6 victories last year. Or at least he, pitched in 3 of those wins. Trenton, they lost 6 from that team, but they have 8 veterans back. They do drop to the Valley Division. You want to talk about that in a little bit. Trenton's 6-12 record, one of their better marks in recent years. And Coach Ariel Rivera feels the Tornadoes are ahead of where they were last year. They can hit the ball, but as usual in baseball, the pitching is going to have to come through. These two teams traded places in the CVC. The Devils now in the Colonial. Dave Angerbrandt's squad, they went 10-12 last year, and they have 5 seniors back. Angerbrandt likes his team's flexibility. He can plug various players into different spots. And he kind of likes where his team's at, feels positive about it. You asked him just now, what do you do from yesterday? Just turn the page. And he said, you don't have time to dwell in baseball. You just get the next game and go at it. Interesting on the mound today, another sophomore. We have 2 sophomore right-handers pitching. Sophomore right-hander Josh Torado, a transfer from Ewing. A transfer, yeah.
To Ewing, yes.
Yeah, he went from Ewing to Ewing. He's a transfer from Florida. Didn't get to the school till January. Making his first varsity start up in New Jersey. And Dave is pretty high on this kid. He says he's got a fastball, a curveball, a changeup. He throws a heavy ball. He says he was happy to find out that this kid came from Florida, and he thinks he's got some pretty good potential. So, Nick, it's tough to see it's tough to tell what we're gonna see today. I mean, you have 2 young pitchers. If they can keep the ball around the plate, let their fielders do the work, they'll be okay. If not, could be another long game, and we had a few of those yesterday around the CVC. So I'm sure we're all kind of hoping that we don't get a long game. Everybody wants to go see the NCAA tournament. So, we'll see how it works out.
Yes, we will, Fish, and you mentioned the CVC realignment. So what happened is Notre Dame and Steiner are going to remain in the Colonial Division, and the Valley Division will be newly formed this year with Hamilton West, Hightstown, Princeton Day, the Tornadoes, and West Windsor, Plainsboro South and North. And really, that gives all those schools and programs a chance to kind of rise into postseason play. Who's going to really rise up to the occasion this year? And a lot of young teams in that division. But looking at the Colonial Division, you got all your powerhouses. Lawrence, Allentown both won 20 games last year. Robbinsville won 19 games last year. Steiner is the defending Colonial Valley champions, and Lawrence won the Valley Division last year when they were part of that. So a lot of heavy hitters around the CVC that are going to be bunched up into a winner-take-all group this year in the Colonial Division.
Yeah, it's a tough year for Ewing to move up. They're coming off that 10-win season, which wasn't bad, but they're kind of inexperienced. So they're playing once again this year. This is a non-division game. Only this time Ewing's up in the Colonial and Trenton's down in the Valley. I think the Devils are going to have some growing pains this year. But look, I mean, today's game, I'm sure both teams feel this is a winnable game. And, again, it's going to come down to whoever's on the bump out there and how they get the ball, although Trenton looks like they can slug it a little bit. So we'll have to see if the Tornadoes can stay hot at the plate.
That we will. So all the action coming up in moments, but first we'll give you today's starting lineups. For the Trenton Central Tornadoes, leading off for them will be Jeremiah Kelly. He's out in center field. Hitting second and at shortstop will be Adrian Jimenez. Hitting third and on the mound today, as Fish mentioned, Janelle Hernandez. Hitting fourth and cleanup will be Oliver De La Cruz. He had a 4 RBI afternoon yesterday in the Tornadoes win. He's out in left field today. Hitting fifth is Jalen Jenkins. He'll be behind the dish doing the catching. Hitting sixth in designated hitting today will be Stalin Hernandez. Hitting eighth will be Jaharis Janeo. He's out in right field. Hitting ninth will be Leanzel Perez. He's down at third base. And over at first it will be Daniel Peralta, your Trenton Central lineup for today's game, as they are opposed by the sophomore transfer for Ewing today, Josh Tirado, as the Blue Devils take the field for the first time this afternoon. Thanks for everyone for being with us today, as we have more high school baseball action, as Notre Dame and Hamilton West also in action today. Steiner will be playing Hightstown on Saturday, and other CVC action. And yesterday, recapping, we had Nottingham beating Allentown. We had West Windsor Plainsboro North beat Princeton 2-1. Hightstown defeated West Windsor Plainsboro South 8-4. And Lawrence starts their 2025 season tomorrow, playing Conwell-Egan over in Bucks County.
Yeah, a little of everything yesterday. Some high-scoring games, some tight pitchers duel games, and a tie.
Didn't have that on my bingo card to start opening day here in the CVC.
Well, I was at part of that game. I was at the first 2 hours of that game. Poor Jordan had to stay for the last hour, and it just was getting colder as I was leaving. And Robbinsville came back to tie it in the sixth, I guess, and then a couple of goose eggs in the seventh and eighth, and then darkness came. So that was that.
And for the Blue Devils, we mentioned it yesterday, if you were with us, part of the Ewing and Notre Dame game, they are without Sam Simpkins to start the year. He is in a arm sling. We don't know the extent of the injury, if it's season ending or just a few weeks injury, but usually not a good sign for the Blue Devils to start without one of their better players around the diamond.
Yeah, that's never good. You're moving up to a tougher division. You're losing a good player. I'll tell you one thing. Ariel Rivera has done a pretty good job with this Trenton team. I mean, Trenton's baseball has been severely down for a long time. They've lost. There's no Little League feeder system anymore. They used to have North Trenton Little League, 611 Little League, Chambersburg Little League, all gone. And if they're not gone, I don't know if they're still have it, but they don't play in the district tournament anymore. They've lost that feeder system, and it's been tough. But Ariel's done a good job. I mean, he scrounds out 7 wins and 6 wins in the last 2 years, and they had a 1-win year in 2022. So he's got this team at least heading up a little bit.
Toronto's first pitch of the afternoon is in there for a called strike to Jeremiah Kelly, and we are underway from Andy Greener Field on the campus of Ewing High School. Toronto's 0-1 pitch as Kelly leans in for a bunt, and quickly behind the hole 0-2.
Well, Kelly did his job yesterday. He got a hit and scored 3 times. That's what you want from a leadoff man. Keep coming around.
And Toronto's 0-2 pitch inside. Kelly backs off in there for a called ball. As Kelly chops it to short, and misplayed down there at shortstop by Wilfrey Rodriguez, and he'll be charged with the error as Kelly gets on board with the lead off.
I got to tell you, I wouldn't give him an error on that. No, because by the time, even if he picked that ball up, he was so deep, I don't think he had any prayer with throwing him out at first. So I'll give him a hit, scratch it. He threw a big looping curve there.
He did.
That Kelly kind of stuck with.
And Tornadoes could be patient on that curveball. They could really put some balls into play and drive some pitches with this win yesterday. It was a big factor in the Notre Dame game. As Kelly is off and running, sliding in safely as he steals second base, as he gets himself into scoring position.
He didn't waste much time. First pitch, gone. Oh, no. Yeah, first pitch. That's the second stolen base of the year for the Tornadoes. Peralta had one yesterday. Well, Toronto's gotten ahead of both guys now, 0-2.
As Jimenez pops that one into shallow left field, coming on and squeezing it out there in left is Connor Lane for the first out of the inning.
That's a great pitch and a great big out for Toronto. Keep that guy on second. Don't let him get to third base with 1 out.
That'll bring up Janelle Hernandez now on the bump today.
He had a nice day yesterday. 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Don't blow away there, pal.
I'm trying not to. Toronto ready, the pitch. And he hits him right in the leg.
Yep.
And Hernandez will take first base.
It's about as easy a hit by pitch as you're going to get.
So 2 base runners early on for the Tornadoes here in the top of the first. As the sophomore Toronto with only 1 out. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter today, Oliver De La Cruz.
And as you mentioned, given the lineup, he had a big day yesterday with 4 RBIs, a couple of hits.
Toronto will look back down at second to Kelly. First pitch in there for a strike.
How's that Halls working for you, pal?
Oh, it feels fantastic actually now. It did help. Thank you.
Your throat nice and smooth
It
now?
is. It is.
Well, let me know if you want another one.
Probably by the 5th inning.
I was ready to hit the guy at 7-Eleven when I stopped to buy him. Anyway, he was just standing there looking at his fingers while I was playing with his fingernail or something.
Oh, God.
And I'm standing there with one lousy thing, and he just, after 45 seconds, he looked up and took my money. He didn't say a word. Didn't say how you doing. Didn't say thank you. Well, big out there. Look at this guy coming back.
First strikeout for Toronto on the afternoon gets De La Cruz.
De La Cruz swung at one up in the zone. Pretty good poise here by this sophomore. mean, these guys from Florida, you never know. He might have been playing baseball every day of the year down there.
Yeah.
And ironically, his mother works at Trenton High.
Estrado gets the first strike in there, 1-1. Two on, 1-1 count. Tirado looks back, fires the 1-1, and is fouled back behind the backstop. As Jalen Jenkins is the batter. The 1-2 pitch to Jenkins. He fouls another one back. Keeps himself alive at 1-2.
Well, Trenton would like to cash in. I mean, they had a guy on second with nobody out. They don't want to leave him stranded there. Good
nice
pitch.
Curveball, off speed,
Wow.
got him looking, backwards K as Tirado gets out of the first inning jam, leaves two runners, and we go to the bottom of the first. We'll have the Ewing Blue Devils pick up the bats for the first time this afternoon. Stay with us on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
The starting lineup today for the Ewing Blue Devils. Leading off for them will be Sam Leibowitz. He's out in center field. Hitting second and doing the catching will be Joey Andreas. Hitting third at third base will be Jake McNonia. Hitting fourth down at first base will be Ryan Gregg. Hitting fifth on the hill today will be Josh Tirado. Hitting sixth at shortstop will be Wilfry Rodriguez. Hitting seventh at second base will be Mike Ordini. Hitting eighth out in right field will be Mason Bourne. And rounding out the starting lineup will be Connor Lane. Hitting ninth out in left field, as they are opposed by Janelle Hernandez for the Tornadoes today.
Actually, not a bad day today. A little cold, a little windy, but the sun is out, which was a big plus. Yesterday it was cold, windy, and the sun was not out, making it colder. So not too shabby today.
No, not too much at all. Feels like an opening day in March. Yesterday felt like real opening day, as it always does.
Yeah.
This time of year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the earliest. I never remember a baseball season starting in March before the regular season. I mean, they've had scrimmages. Usually starts April 1st.
As Leibowitz gets into step into the batter's box to face Hernandez. As the Blue Devils will look to get some hits today. Only managed 2 hits yesterday in their loss against Notre Dame. Hernandez's first pitch is in there for a called strike.
Hernandez, pretty good size out there.
Yeah, he is a big kid.
Yeah. Had some oomph on that first fastball.
Pitch to Leibowitz upstairs for a called ball. Sam Leibowitz hit .328 in 61 plate appearances in 2024. 20 hits, 7 RBIs, 20 of those singles. One gets passed for ball.
3 pitches Leibowitz is yet to offer. Try to get on any way you can on your leadoff man. Unless you're Kyle Schwarber, then you can try to hit a home run.
As Jalen Jenkins goes to the mound to meet his pitcher to get the signs corrected. Key for the Blue Devils today has got to be some patience at the plate, as they had some tough plate appearances yesterday in their loss to Notre Dame. Hernandez fires pitch upstairs, swung through by Leibowitz. He fouls it back.
Yeah, that was a little up, but I think Leibowitz thought he could do something with that one. It's the kind, if you level off on it, you could do some damage.
Leibowitz just gets a piece of that, fouled that one back, keeping himself alive. 2-2.
Josh Dorado got through that first inning with 16 pitches, not too bad.
Considering the jam could have been, he did get out of that very well.
Yep.
Hernandez pitch in there for a called strike as Leibowitz is rung up, looking. As that'll bring up Joey Andreas now. Andreas, the one of 2 hits yesterday for the Blue Devils. So he tried to get a rally going for the Blue Devils, but they just could not get anything going offensively yesterday. Tough Notre Dame team who will be competitive all season.
Yeah, there's some good teams in the CVC. You look at Lawrence, I mean, they're still loaded. Jimmy Mayer started all those freshmen a couple of years ago, and now they're juniors, and they lost 2 Division I players from last year, but they're still
Oh, they'll be there
still
at the
looking
end.
pretty good.
Yeah. I believe they're in their Trentonian top 3 teams to start off 2025.
Allentown, of course, beating them in a memorable Central Jersey final, Group 3 final. Allentown lost a few big guns.
(1-1) to Joey Andreas. Hernandez kicks and deals as Andreas backs away from that one. Blue Devils as a team batted .289 in 2024, 80 RBIs, 156 hits. Slugging percentage of .345. Andreas gets tied up there. Big swing and a miss. The 2-2 in the dirt. Andreas lays off that one. Count goes full.
Hernandez, he went 2-2 and had a foul ball and then got a strikeout. Now he's 3-2, so lost him.
As Andreas is aboard with the walk.
That's 2 straight batters he went 2-1 on, and got by that first one, lost this one.
Well, if you're Ewing, it's a good sign, as they didn't get any base runners till the 4th inning yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. When Mignonia and Andreas went back-to-back with singles.
Oh, like almost a rally.
Yeah.
Who pitched for you, Notre Dame?
It was, I have the name here. Oh, Klenna, Josh Klenna.
Oh, okay.
Took me a second.
Happens to me all the time.
1-0 Jake Mignonia, as Hernandez gets his fastball in there for a called strike. Andreas being held down at first, as Hernandez will fire down the first, slides back in safely. The 1-1 in the dirt. Mignonia watches that one go. 2-1 now. Hernandez fires down back to first.
If Andreas has shown any indication he's going to be taken off.
No. He has not had a substantial lead to be worried about.
No.
And Hernandez look back, ball gets in the dirt. Big break there down at first for Peralta, who lost it but found it right by the bag.
I'm a big proponent of putting the two moves to first base rule in high school.
Maybe a pitch clock too?
Oh yeah, I love that.
As ball is in the dirt but recovered by Jenkins.
I'll tell you, Hernandez is a pretty slow worker.
Two. Hernandez delivers, smacked into center field. That one will get down for a hit. Andreas is on his way to third. He will get in there standing, and that puts runners on the corners with one away for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, good job, a 2-strike hitting there by Mignonia. Just leveled off, went with the pitch, drove it into center field, and drove it to the right of center field enough that he was able to get Andreas over to third. And Devils got something cooking.
And the Blue Devils threatening exactly in their bottom half for the first. That'll bring up Ryan Gregg. Gregg charged with the loss on the mound yesterday for the Blue Devils. A tough afternoon for him. As he smacks the first pitch to Hernandez, diving past the shortstop, gets into center field. One run is in, as Mignonia is on his way to third, sliding safely, and it's an RBI single for Ryan Gregg.
Well, that was a great effort by Jimenez to try to get that ball. He laid out for it. He missed it by about 6 inches. And if he'd have got it, I think they would have had a double play. But it's a game of inches, and Ewing going corner to corner here, you know, station to station, and keep first and third, and you're going to be in good shape.
As that'll bring up the pitcher, Josh Tirado, our first battle of pitchers today.
First run of the year for the Blue Devils.
Yeah. Shows how much a day can make in turnaround of the game of baseball.
Yeah. We talked about Tirado with 16 pitches. Hernandez already up to 19, and just one out in the inning. Runner goes.
Big swing and a miss by Tirado. as Greg is in there stealing second, and that will eliminate the double play.
Yep.
Hey, Josh. Go, shorten up, Josh. Come on, play, Josh. Come on. Nice and easy. Come on.
Well, he's ahead of 0-2, so he's not going to try to, sometimes you say, well, you got a base open. You can just, you don't have to pitch real. You can pitch around them, but you don't want to do that when you're up 0-2 on the count.
Another timeout as Jenkins will go over the signals again with Hernandez. Make sure they are on the same page now. The Blue Devils threatening here in the bottom of the first.
How big would a hit be for Ewing right now after yesterday? Put 3 up in the first inning.
That really would change their mindset. Set the tone for the game here early on in the first. Hernandez is ready. The 0-2 to Torado. Chopped right back to the mound.
Ooh.
Hernandez stares down third. Will go to first with the throw, and Torado is retired. A good veteran move there by Janelle Hernandez.
Yeah, for a sophomore, that was a good veteran move. But yeah, he did everything he had to do. Got off the mound, fielded the ball, looked him back, and went to first. Nice job by Hernandez there. Well, going to take a 2-out hit now.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Wilfry Rodriguez, for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, Ewing would have at least liked to got a foul ball, a fly ball there, or even a ground ball to the infield. I don't think they were playing the infield in.
Hernandez pitch to Rodriguez is upstairs. 2-0 to Wilfry Rodriguez.
Really give Hernandez a lift too if he could pitch his way out of this inning.
And almost hits him in the back, but Rodriguez backs out of the way. Hernandez 2-1 pitch. Low in the dirt. Rodriguez lays off.
Rodriguez now, he can be picky. If this ball isn't right where he wants it to be, let it go by. Take your chances at 3-2. If it where you like it, take a hack.
Looks like right down Broadway, in there for a called strike.
Yeah.
The full count pitch as Rodriguez ducks out of the way and he gets a walk. So that'll load up the bases for the Blue Devils. As we'll have a meeting at the mound for the Tornadoes with 2 outs and bases loaded. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus work-ready trucks, Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business.
Sacks juiced here.
Dini takes a ball.
No, that was a strike.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a late strike.
Big pitch for Hernandez. You want to get ahead when you got the bases loaded. Ooh. 2 quick strikes.
As Hernandez gets ahead here, trying to get out of this first inning jam. This will be his 30th pitch of the inning.
I don't think he's going to mess around either. I think he's going to go right at him.
0-2, and he does, as Ordini, nice swing there, chops it foul.
Yeah, when you got the bases loaded and you're around 0-2, you don't want to even try to get a guy to go chase. Just go after him. Well, that's just my philosophy, but I guess it depends on who the hitter is.
0-2 pitch is upstairs. Ordini lays off that one. The 1-2 is in there, struck him out, and Ordini is rung up on strikes.
That's a lot of work for one run for Ewing.
Yeah. The Blue Devils leave them loaded after 1 inning of play. It's 1-0 Ewing here on the WBCB Sports Network. Wishes both the Ewing girls and boys teams the best of luck in today's game. Mayor Steinman is proud to support the youth of Ewing, tomorrow's future leaders. Mayor Steinman hopes you enjoy today's game. Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Thunder Baseball returns for the 2025 season on Wednesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com. Or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks night. Tuesdays, kids eat free. Wednesdays, Dollar Dog Nights. Thirsty Thursdays and Pork Roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball. Big league futures. Major league fun. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location, 63 Butler Street, for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery, since 1936.
Well, I'll tell you what. Janiel Hernandez, he walked a major tightrope there in that first inning, and could have been a heck of a lot worse. Second and third with 1 out, bases loaded with 2 outs. And Hernandez did a good job of getting out of it. Had to throw a lot of pitches for twice as many pitches in that inning as his counterpart, Torado, I'm sorry. Torado. Learning these names.
And first pitch is smacked by Stalin Hernandez in and grounds out for the first out here in the top of the second.
Torado will take that every day of the week. 1 pitch, 1 out.
As the wind picks up.
Yeah, really. I don't care for this.
Right there with you, Fish. Been a very windy month of March. Just looking forward to turning the calendar to April. And
yeah, whatever happened to that stupid cliche, March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb?
It's funny you say that. I was thinking about that. I learned that growing up in school all the time. And
yeah, we all did.
Big thing.
Big hoax.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I haven't seen a March go out like a lamb, and I don't know when. It's more like April comes in like a lion and goes out. Yeah. Might have to push a month back there.
Jaharis Janeo is the batter now for the Tornadoes.
Hey, let's go, Jaharis.
Janeo with an RBI in the Tornadoes' victory yesterday over Princeton Day. So he pops it up. over to shortstop, going back on it as a good catch out there and left by Connor Lane, who calls off his shortstop, Wilfry Rodriguez.
Yeah, he came in, almost overran it.
And with that wind being a factor, that ball drifted.
Right. That's hard. I mean, the wind.
I can't tell what direction it's blowing.
We're sitting along the first base line, and it's blowing at our backs. So I'm guessing it's. I don't see a flag anywhere.
No, nothing on the football field either.
No, I'm guessing it's blowing out to left field, but I don't. I'm not going to go on the record with that.
Leandro Perez, the batter for the Tornadoes. Has 2 quick outs here in the top of the second for Toronto. Perez, 1-1 pitch in there for a strike.
Hey, protect, let's go.
Daniel Peralta waits on deck for the Tornadoes. Toronto ready, the 1-2 pitch is chopped.
Trouble.
And right past McNonia's glove at third.
Yep. Little bleeder, infield hit.
The second hit of the afternoon for the Tornadoes.
Guess you call that a swinging bunt single. Toronto made a good pitch there. It's just sometimes it doesn't matter how you hit it; it's where you hit it.
And a tough play for McNonia. Just chopper charged it well, and a drive does Peralta put into that one, and that'll get down into shallow center field. So back-to-back hits for the Tornadoes. As we'll flip the lineup back to the top.
Peralta wasted little time jumping on that pitch. Just went with it nicely, and 2 pitches, 2 singles, 2 runners on. And now you got Jeremiah Kelly, who singled his first time up.
Kelly stole a base and was not able to get any teammates' help, but Toronto did pretty well with back-to-back strikeouts then in the top of the first.
Hey, got a little work to do now too.
As Kelly takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. Out in front of that one is Kelly, chopper down the third base line.
Toronto doing a good job of pounding the strike zone. It's falling behind 2-1 on a couple batters, but I don't even consider that behind because you're even.
No,
really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though they say counts even at 2-2.
Toronto pitch off the plate.
Not a bad idea. Try to get him to chase there.
Toronto looks back at second. Runners have their lead. Fires it low into the dirt.
Let's go, Jeremiah.
Where's all those voices in the earphones coming from? The dugout?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sounds like they're behind us. I thought the JV team was sitting up there yelling. Fouled out off there, hanging in there. Good battle here.
As Tornadoes trying to respond to the Blue Devils' early run.
Watching the umpire blow on his hands out there. Yep.
In the dirt, blocked by Andreas there.
Yep, everybody gets to take off now on the pitch. Did not want to go behind 3-2. Now you give them a head start. If he can get a hold of one.
See what Toronto goes here in his pitch arsenal. The 3-2 pitch upstairs as he walks Kelly. And the Tornadoes now have the bases loaded here in the top of the second.
Well, you never know, huh? 2 quick outs, and now a mess.
That'll bring up Adrian Jimenez now. Jimenez flied out to left field in his first plate appearance in the first inning.
Joey Andreas going out to talk to Torado, just sort of settle him down a little bit. That's the first walk he's given up. Done a good job of pitching to contact. Got Jimenez on a fly out the first time.
Pitch is in there for a strike. He doesn't like it.
Arguing with the umpires, a rite of spring.
That's when you know it's truly spring, when that
That's
happens.
right, yes. Doesn't take long for that to happen.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, anything close now. Fight it. Let's go.
0-2 as Toronto tries to work out of second inning jam.
Can't lead him here.
As Toronto steps off, all runners go back as Andreas will come out to meet him.
Yeah, I wonder if they got to retalk the signals.
You wonder, Toronto's first start for the Blue Devils, him and Andreas don't have that chemistry working previously coming in to this year.
Right. I mean, he's coming up from Florida, so that, you know, they are new, working together.
Toronto check swing, holds off on it.
That was a good pitch. He almost got him to bite. Little looping curveball.
Let's hit, baby. Let's hit.
1-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Just missed the plate.
Yeah, must have been inside
Be a hitter. Let's go.
or something. I mean, we're down the first baseline,
Yeah.
so we can't. We're obviously not going to make a call.
Usually behind the backstop here at Ewing High School.
Yeah. But Gus got in a big fight, big drunken fight behind the plate. And they moved our season tickets down here to the first base line. Well, it's 3-2 now. Back at the game, and now the runners get a head start again, and got to come in now. No. Oh.
Inside, and he walks in a run. Tornadoes on the board as they knot things up at 1 apiece.
That is frustrating if you're Ewing. I mean, first you get 2 quick outs with nobody on, then bases loaded, you get an 0-2 count, and then 4 straight balls. Whew. That will frustrate you. Toronto's just got to sort of settle himself. It looked like he did when he came in with those first 2 strikes, and then he nearly got him to go after an 0-2 curveball, and he didn't, and he laid off 3 straight. That don't look like they missed by much.
Nobody better. Let's go. Help yourself.
Johnny L. Hernandez, the batter, he was hit on his first plate appearance with his first pitch.
Let's go. Breathe. Breathe, baby. Breathe. Breathe.
As Hernandez, short swing, but fouls it down the left field side, out of play.
Again, he has a jump.
Hey.
2 straight hits and 2 straight walks that produced Trenton's run here.
Straight to the ball. Straight to the ball. Nobody better. Let's go.
Hernandez, chopper to short. They'll toss high
Ooh,
over
out.
his head. 1 run is in. 2nd run is coming to the plate. No throw. It's 3-1 Tornadoes on the Ewing Blue Devils fielding error.
Wow. Ooh, man.
As Wilfred Rodriguez, a short underhand toss ends up going over the head of Ordini at second.
Yeah, that was, they had that. That was it. That inning was over. All it took was a little flip. Like you said, it just went high over his head.
Hurry up. What's his number?
Well, you wonder how Torado's dealing with this right now. I mean, I'm sure at first he was a little upset with himself for walking in that run, but now, you know, so he appeared to be out of the inning. And now he's all of a sudden down 3-1.
And we'll have a courtesy runner for Hernandez.
Number 1.
Hey, let's go, Oliver.
That'll be Wilfredi Navarro.
Yep.
Oliver.
As that'll bring up Oliver De La Cruz, struck out his first plate appearance. Tornadoes a 3-run inning here in the second. As Perez and Peralta started with back-to-back singles, and the inning has unraveled from there.
Yeah, this is, oh, look at this.
And a throw down the third, ball gets into left field, and he slides in safely.
And then another error coming in from left field to let the runner get to third.
As Jimenez comes across the plate, and Navarro goes down the third.
So you have an E2 on the throw that allowed Jimenez to score, and then you have an E7 on the throw in that allowed Navarro to take third. Oh, this is just getting uglier and uglier for the Blue Devils.
What was once looking like a 1-1 game after this top of the second is now 4 runs across for the Tornadoes. As De La Cruz pops it up to shortstop, and squeezing it down there at short is Rodriguez to end the frame here in the top of the second. But the Tornadoes, 4 runs across. They do it on just 2 hits. They leave 1. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 4-1 Tornadoes here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Mason Bourne to lead things off for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the second as they trail 4-1 to the Trenton Central Tornadoes. It'll be Mason Bourne, Connor Lane, and Sam Leibowitz.
You talk about baseball being a funny game. I mean, you never know what the heck is going to happen. It's
As Bourne grounds it over to short. Good fire across the diamond as Jimenez puts him away as Bourne is retired.
Torado just gets 2 outs on like 3 or 4 pitches. Then a little swinging bunt. Just rolls down the third baseline and under the third baseman's glove. And you figure, all right, you made a good pitch, you didn't get it, and you finish it up, and the next thing you know, you're down 4-1. It just never fails to amaze me. You get ahead on the count 0-2 on a bases loaded situation, and then 4 straight balls. My goodness.
Connor Lane, the batter, as Lane calls timeout. But speaking of game of inches, Fish, yesterday in the Blue Devils game against Notre Dame, Notre Dame had a big 3-run home run early in that game. And if it wasn't a windy day on maybe a game in the middle of April, that is a routine fly ball. We talked at the end of the game about that, Mike Warren and I did, and that's a routine ball. And then another play Notre Dame had was a pop-up that fell down the first base line, literally inches away from going foul, that really changed the game and drove in more Notre Dame runs.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. There's really not a lot of the littlest things can go wrong, and they could turn into big things. Especially at the high school level.
Yeah.
Really, it's not for the faint of heart, my friend.
No, it's not. We've seen it all around here over the years, especially you. As Connor Lane is rung up on strikes. The second strikeout of the afternoon for Janelle Hernandez. As we flip back to the top of the lineup and Sam Leibowitz.
Well, and Hernandez would love to just get out of this, have that shutdown inning, keep that momentum on Trenton's side.
Leibowitz fouls first pitch he sees. Leibowitz takes called strike.
Oh, what a job. What a job by Hernandez.
Quick 1-2-3 inning as Leibowitz is down on strikes. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base for the Blue Devils, and we've played 2 from Andy Greener Field here on the campus of Ewing Township. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, plus work and ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade, including hybrid models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory, including a huge selection of pre-owned certified vehicles. No market adjustments on any car in stock. Get an extra $1,000 rebate trade-in value towards any new vehicle. Hyundai of Trenton will buy your vehicle even if you don't purchase a car. Fast payment, top dollar paid for your car. Hyundai of Trenton, car buying made simple, and the area's fastest growing dealership, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Ewing Mayor Bert Steinman wishes both boys and girls teams the best of luck in today's game. Mayor Steinman is proud to support the youth of Ewing. Tomorrow's future leaders, Mayor Steinman hopes you enjoy this afternoon's game.
Duffy, it's in the left field. Ruppy's going to be held up at third base.
Hamilton and Notre Dame underway. Hornets have runners at the corners with 2 outs in the first. That's all I got for you.
Oh, thank you, partner.
That just happened. There's a single, and I put runners at the corners. Back to our game. Back to the important game.
As Tirado and Hernandez enter the 40 pitches of the afternoon. Tirado with 45, Hernandez with 42. Fires his 43rd pitch in there.
Yeah, Tirado only threw 16 in the first inning. He threw 29 in the second.
As Jalen Jenkins, the batter.
And conversely, Hernandez threw 32 in the first and just 10 in the second. Don't you love when they put the pitch count up on the scoreboard?
I think it might be one of the few schools around the CVC that does it.
Yeah, they do it at Veterans Park.
Yes.
When they have tournament games and stuff, but
don't know why more stadiums don't add that extension on, but that's a logistics question, not for me.
Do they have the score wrong up there? Isn't it 4-1?
It is 4. The 4 is, I think, broken out.
Broken out?
Yeah, burned out of the light.
Oh, so they're just going to leave it at 3?
No, it's like a half of 4.
Oh.
I see the lines. It's just not a complete 4.
No, but look, under where it says TCH, underneath it.
Oh, no, that's not. I see the 3. I think that's like for timeouts, but inning. I don't know why we said that.
Oh.
Yeah, 3rd inning. Yeah.
Well, what does TCH mean?
Trenton Central.
Oh.
Even Ava knew that.
Yeah, but why isn't that above the Trenton? Never mind. Okay. There's a strikeout.
As Jenkins is retired on a strikeout the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, second time called out.
As I'll bring up Stalin Hernandez, the designated hitter, grounded out to second base last inning.
So don't you think it would be less confusing if they actually put... Oh, I see. They have the inning down underneath there, leading into that.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. I think you're pretty smart, don't you, Ava?
As Hernandez puts a charge right into left field, and right there under it, out in left field, is Connor Lane to put that away. So 2 quick outs.
Well, we saw this one before with Tirado last inning. I'm sure he's hoping that he has a better outcome this time. What I mean is first 2 outs, 2 quick outs.
As Harris Janeo, the batter. Janeo 0 for 1 on the afternoon. As Tornadoes sent 8 men to the plate in the top of the second.
Yes, they did. Harris Janeo was on that Trenton High basketball team this year.
A great season for them it was.
It was an okay season. They were a little over 500. I think they won the Colonial Division, I think. But tough time in the tournaments.
Yeah.
Not, by Trenton standards, it wasn't really great. Everything's relevant, pal.
It is always, always.
Trenton
2-2. As Janeo ducks out of the way for that one, count goes full.
If you're Tirado, you don't want to have that deja vu and give up that 2-out base runner.
And I got that one. Fish, don't worry about it.
I thought Gus was all over that one. What about Rich? Where's he at? He can go get it. Yeah.
3-2 pitch. And Janeo takes his base on the walk.
Does Trenton have some more 2-out thunder in it?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Oh.
As soon as I did it, it hit me that I did do it. Yes.
Clever man you are, Fish.
Yes, free plug for the thunder.
That'll bring up Linesville Perez now. Perez started the second inning rally with a single. Throw down by Andreas to first. Back safely goes Janeo.
Well, you got to figure we're going to see some relief pitching today with these pitch counts we in order at.
Well, it's funny you say that, too. Manager for the Tornadoes, Ariel Rivera, said they have 10 or 11 guys that can pitch this year, so they can go deep if need be.
That's always nice.
The 1-2 pitch, runner is off. Janeo down for second as Tirado gets Perez swinging and ends the top of the third. 1 man left on base, no hits, and we go to the bottom of the third. It's 4-1 Trenton Central over Ewing here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Joey Andreas to lead things off for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the third, as they look to try to cut into this Trenton Central lead here. It'll be Andreas, McNonia, and Ryan Gregg. All got on base in the home half of the first. As Andreas swings at the first pitch, fouls that back. Andreas led all Ewing in batting average last year with a .411 batting average, 56 plate appearances, 11 RBIs, as he looks to regain his 2024 form.
Daniel Hernandez looking to regain his bottom of the second form.
Pops it up to first base side, wind blowing. And it'll say foul ball.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
I thought because he made contact with it, it's going to be fair.
I thought it bounced inside the line. I mean, I would imagine you could ask for an appeal on that, right? The home plate umpire had to see it down the line. Huh?
Don't fight that. We'll go to 1-2 count. And Hernandez gets Andreas swing and a miss, struck him out.
But you're right, though, on that pop-up, that wind is wreaking havoc with balls in the air.
Going to be a factor for the first few weeks, even when we get to April.
Yep.
That'll bring up Jake McNonia. Jake McNonia now singled his first time up in the first inning. As McNonia flies out left field, and a quick 2 outs.
That ball looked like it was stung.
It did.
And De La Cruz just had a beat on it all the way, barely even moved.
I feel like that would have definitely got down for a hit any other time of year.
I don't even know if the wind really had much to do with that. I mean, it was
just hung it up.
It was hit so hard. I think it kind of, I don't know.
Just a liner.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a little higher, I think the wind might be able to carry it more. But I don't know. Earth science and all that stuff, it baffles me.
Not my forte either.
No.
Ryan Gregg, the batter now, has 2 quick outs for Hernandez. As he'll shake off the first pitch. The 1-1. Out in front of that one is Gregg. As Hernandez looks for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. The 1-2 is tipped, fouled back. Gregg keeping himself alive. The Blue Devils' lone RBI so far here on the afternoon. As Gregg chops it over to second base, fires down, and Gregg is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for Janelle Hernandez, as we've played 3 innings here from Ewing on the WBCB Sports Network. It's 4-1, Trenton Central in control. Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Trenton Thunder Baseball returns for the 2025 season on Wednesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, Tuesdays Kids Eat Free, Wednesdays Dollar Dog Nights, Thirsty Thursdays, and Pork Roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, big league futures, and major league fun. Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at signature location 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by, smell that homemade bread, which is made every single day, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest trades for your special get-together. Visit them once again, 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. And stay with us. After today's game goes final, we will have our Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game for whoever is victorious and whoever Fish and I deem deserves it.
We are deemers?
We are.
Hamilton West got a run in the top of the first, and this is strange now. It's Notre Dame's batting in the bottom of the first, and they had a runner on, and somebody on Hamilton is throwing a lot of warm-up pitches. So I'm thinking the Hamilton starting pitcher either got hurt on a ball hit back at him, or got hurt and they're bringing somebody else new in, because he's throwing a heck of a lot of pitches with a guy standing on first for Notre Dame. So not sure.
I believe their game started when ours did, so it's
no.
They were later?
No, they started at 4:45.
Okay.
Hamilton West cannot get bus service for these games. And
well, Toronto will start this fourth inning, as his pitch count is in the mid-60s at 65 right now.
We're despite the score, we're in a pitcher's duel. Three of Trenton's 4 runs are unearned. And by rights, this should be a 1-1 game. Tirado with a rough second inning. Pitched a scoreless first, but left a couple of runners on. 4 runs in the second, and he just left 1 runner on in the third. Still looking for that first clean inning.
As his counterpart, Janelle Hernandez, has had back-to-back clean innings. As Daniel Peralta, the batter, as part of the early rally for the Tornadoes in the second, with the second of 2 singles. And it's countless full to him. Full count pitch as Peralta backs off of that one, gets the walk, and he is aboard to start the 4th inning here.
It's the second time Trenton's got their leadoff runner on. Couldn't capitalize when they did it back in the first inning.
As we go back to the top of the lineup for the Tornadoes, will be Jeremiah Kelly now, the batter, who singled and walked.
It's a 4th walk given up by Tiraldo, along with a hit by pitch. A little bit of location issues.
One 0 pitch upstairs. Two 0 pitch is again upstairs as Andreas will call time to go meet Tirado now. And finish, if you're head coach Dave Angebrand here for the Ewing Blue Devils, how long of a leash do you have at this point on Tirado?
I'd give him a little more. I mean, he's your new transfer. You want to see just what he can do. I mean, obviously you don't want him to throw too many pitches where it might affect his arm. But I would take as long a look at him as I could, especially right now. I mean, he's thrown a lot of pitches, but he's given up 3 unearned runs. He's hurt himself a little bit with the walks back in that second inning. I mean, if he gets hit, if he gives up a few more runs, you got to take him out. But if he can keep this at a 4-1 game, I would, I'd watch him as long as I could, as long as his pitch count is not over the top. But now this is starting to become concerning. And 2 straight walks.
Yeah, Kelly is there.
What happened there? Wait, didn't Kelly walk? Kelly threw his bat down like he walked.
Yeah.
That was only 3-2. Okay. But they got a stolen base.
The scoreboard may have been wrong then. That's our mistake.
How did...
It was,
3-1, and they called it a strike. Oh, he thought it was a ball.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yes.
Thanks to our video engineer, Gus Barber, helping us correct that one. It was a 3-1 count.
Right on top of it.
Tirado again will deliver the full count pitch as Kelly fouls that one back. But Peralta stole second on that confusion.
Yes.
So that he is still safe. Full count pitch again as Kelly fouls it back.
Hanging in there. Kelly's been on base twice already. Trying to make it a 3rd time.
The 3-2 pitch is in there for a called strike just on the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, way bottom.
I didn't think he was going to get it, and Tirado does. A big first out.
Yeah, again, you got that runner on second, and they don't move him over to third with one out.
As Jimenez swings at the first pitch, fouls it down the first baseline. As Greg goes down the line to charge it, and Mason Bourne down there for the Blue Devils, unable to come up with that.
Great effort by Greg. And yeah, that's if you're the Trenton coach, if you're Ariel Rivera, you're a little frustrated that your team doesn't get that runner over to third. Oh,
Dinged him right on the helmet.
Right on the helmet is right.
I know, right off
the
the bat. I heard the metal sound right off the bat. Correction.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a weird helmet if it goes ting. Usually when it hits on the helmet, it goes clunk.
That was a very weird thing here. Second game of the year, but.
Yeah, we're seeing a little goofiness here in this inning. I mean, we're the ones that are goofy.
Yeah.
We're having trouble. There's a wild pitch.
As Peralta will take third now on the wild pitch.
So they do get him over with one out on the wild pitch.
Ball.
It was a balk? Oh, it was a wild pitch and a balk. All right. Once again, Gus on top of things.
We're busy having fun over here.
Being goofy.
Jimenez still keeping himself alive.
All right, so I'm putting balk over my WP. The scorecard's getting very messy this inning. I got a walk crossed out.
We're only the third batter. One away, pitch is in there for a ball. Evens the count up at 2.
I'm going to guess that this is Toronto's last inning. I mean, he's at 82. 82 pitches. So, barring a couple quick outs here, he's going to be bordering 90.
I'm going to say maybe 10 to 12 pitch limit, maybe, unless he gets 2 quick outs here. This will be a big second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't.
The 3-2 is fouled back. As Jimenez having himself an AB here.
He sure is. Well, Kelly had a good at bat too until he struck out. I mean, he worked. He fouled off a few. Cannot get that put out, that out pitch.
And just wonder, at this point, is Toronto emptying the gas tank as best he can, trying to get something?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you really got to bear down. You don't want them to get another insurance run here.
And with Hernandez and De La Cruz awaiting in the lineup, fouls it off
Another
again.
Foul. Wind is picking up again.
And eventually Jimenez gets the walk. Gets the walk.
What an at-bat. What a great at-bat that was by Jimenez. Is it Jimenez or Jimenez? Do you know?
I don't know officially, actually.
Well, we know this is Hernandez.
Yes, that we know. Should have asked Coach Rivera before the game just to get that correction.
Yeah.
Janelle Hernandez, the batter, he's been hit by a pitch and reached on an error. As Jimenez is off and running for second. A high throw by Andreas. Ball go into left field. And Peralta comes around the score. And he's out at third base is Jimenez.
All right. So we got an E2 to bring the run in.
Another wild sequence.
Yep.
Andreas does not make those high throws too often down there. So it's a 5-1 Tornadoes lead now.
What a good play by Ewing, at least to cut down that runner trying to get to third. We would have had another runner on third with less than 2 outs.
Oliver, get the ball.
The old 7-2-5.
It's going to be another unearned run,
Yep.
2 for Torado. As he approaches the 90th pitch of this afternoon, right here to Janelle Hernandez. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he gets out of the inning. But he froze for a second. As 1 run across the board for Trenton Central. We will go to the bottom of the 4th. Tornadoes lead this one over the Blue Devils. It's 5-1.
$14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Well, Blue Devils trailing this one as they try to get some offensive going here in the 4th inning. It'll be Josh Tirado, Wilfred Rodriguez, and Mike Ordini, the 3 minimum batters here, as Janelle Hernandez out there for his 4th inning of work. And he's been very consistent these last 2 innings in a quick succession, 1, 2, 3 innings in the 2nd and the 3rd. After the Blue Devils sent 7 men to the plate in the 1st inning. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today for this afternoon 2nd game of the year on the 2025 high school baseball season. Rich Fisher, the Mercer County Hall of Famer, Gus Barber, our video engineer, Rich Sale and Ava Fife behind the camera. I'm Nick Gallagher. The Blue Devils and Tornadoes doing battle here in the 4th inning. As Hernandez pitch is in there.
Well, Hernandez has the effort he's putting out has given Trenton control of this game. So he just wants to keep doing what he's doing. He wants to keep throwing strikes. Keep throwing strikes. Let his fielders do what they have to do. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts in the 3 innings.
I mean, exactly, Fish. Just letting your fielders do the work here at this point. You can fully relax with a 4-run lead at this point.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you got that lead. Throw strikes.
You know, if you give up a couple base hits here to the Blue Devils this next inning or 2, I mean, there's nothing really to worry about unless they're really making some runs, pushing some runs home. And Rivera's got to be happy so far with his starter.
He's got to be thrilled. Well, what we said, he had some good outings last year. I mean, I don't think this is a surprise or anything like that.
The full count to Tirado as he gets a walk and is a leadoff base runner.
So, you know, that's not what you want to do. Go ahead 0-2 and then come back and walk the guy.
The first leadoff base runner for the Blue Devils of the afternoon.
Yep. And that stops a string of 7 straight that Hernandez had set down.
As Wilfred Rodriguez is the batter now. He's walked in his lone plate appearance back in the 1st.
Wow, all of a sudden he's just lost the strike zone.
That's because he heard us talking about him.
I guess. I guess. I mean, it was amazing. After the first inning, he had thrown 32 pitches and Tirado had thrown 16. And now he's thrown twice as many. He's thrown 61 pitches and Tirado's up to 90.
Count evens up at 2. Hernandez shakes off first 3, and he will step off the mound.
So here's Hernandez can't. I mean, you don't want to too much focus on the base runner when wild pitch.
And pitch gets Rodriguez down in the dirt as Tirado will take second.
Hernandez is a little up and down in this inning. Got ahead 0-2, walked a batter, fell behind 2-0 here, threw 2 strikes. Now he throws a wild pitch. I would call that up and down, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. The 3-2 pitch is popped up behind play.
That's in the vicinity of my car.
That stayed in the complex here.
I hope so.
Hernandez ready with the 3-2. As Rodriguez fouls it off his foot.
Rodriguez hanging tough now too. We've seen some good at-bats in this game. 3-2 pitches, guys wasting them.
Even when guys are down 0-2 or 0-1, they work the count.
Back.
Yep.
Yep.
Tirado down at second base, the 3-2 pitch. As he will walk Rodriguez there. So Rodriguez aboard for the second time of the afternoon. Back-to-back walks now to start the 4th inning for Janelle Hernandez.
And Nick, what is the cardinal sin in baseball for a pitcher?
Don't walk.
Well, especially when you have a lead. When you have a lead, you throw strikes. Especially, I don't want to say comfortable, but a nice lead.
A nice lead, yeah. 4-run lead is a nice lead, especially when you're in the 4th inning of play.
Right.
As will be Mike Ordini, the batter, as Hernandez will be. This will be his 70th pitch of the afternoon.
Well, I guess that's the Tornadoes pitching coach. I don't know who that is.
I don't have a coaching staff name. As Tirado will take third on the wild pitch to Ordini.
Oof. I don't know what was said there in that little mound conference, but it didn't work.
As the first pitch Hernandez throws.
Well, that could have been anyone from Brian Roldan to Brandon Colvin to Paul Summers to Chris Reyes to Nick D'Antuono. Those are the.
Love how you pulled that out.
Those are the Trenton. Well, Hernandez is just really just. I don't know what's happened to him. If he's lost focus.
2-1 to Mike Ordini now. Ordini 0 for 1 with a strikeout. As he fouls that back. And almost a nice play by the Blue Devils' second catcher. I can't tell who that was in the bullpen there.
It's not your job to see who the bullpen catcher is, pal.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Went upstairs, got him going after chasing a high one. Ordini a little too anxious there. And that's one big out. He's still got some lifting to do here, some heavy lifting, but that's one. I mean, Ewing is just one hit from just being right back in this game. Mason Bourne grounded out his first time up. That's the second time that he had gotten Ordini on strikes. First time it was called.
So Bourne got 2 men in scoring position as the Blue Devils trying to cut anything they can back into the lead here, get back in this game here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners have their lead. Hernandez thought it hit him, it did not. He just got out of the way.
Yep. That got him.
And Hernandez drills Bourne in the shoulder that time.
Well, he is just all over the place in this inning.
Well, after we were speaking so highly of him through the first 3+ innings, he's running into some trouble for the first time today. The second time the Blue Devils have had the bases loaded.
Yeah, he walked in a run in the first inning, back in the first.
And Connor Lane, the batter now, struck out in the second.
No, he didn't. I'm sorry. RBI. Ryan Gregg, RBI.
Ball almost hit Connor Lane, goes past Jenkins there, and a run will come in to score.
Unbelievable.
And they're saying it did hit him. Okay. So Lane will take the bag at first. One run is home and it's 5-2.
Oh, man. 2 walks, 2 hit batters. 1 run, bases loaded.
And the infield coming around their starting pitcher. See how they want to play this.
You never know in these games, Nick. You just never know.
No. As we are back to the top of the lineup, and Sam Leibowitz 0 for 2 on the afternoon. As Fernandez could be 1 pitch away from ending this inning, and Leibowitz is 1 swing away from Blue Devils getting right back into this ball game.
1 pitch away, so you're thinking double play?
I'm not saying it.
Well, yeah.
And another hit batter. Back to back to back hit batters.
This is just unbelievable.
And now all of a sudden it's 5-3. And that will do it on the afternoon, I think, for Hernandez, as he's pointing to his shoulder.
Oh, so maybe he's having some soreness?
Yeah, we are going to have a new pitcher, it looks like.
Well, that's unfortunate if he's having a shoulder issue.
It looks like Jeremiah Kelly, I believe, is going to come in to pitch. He came in from center field, went to the dugout. Hernandez is going over with his coaches. So Jeremiah Kelly will be the new pitcher. We will step aside for a moment as we'll figure things out. Come right back. More fourth inning action from Ewing. Stay with us here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Jeremiah Kelly will be the new pitcher for the Tornadoes as he's finishing up his warm-up tosses. The afternoon for Janelle Hernandez is done, and Fish, you have his final stat line ready?
Well, we can't. The book's not closed yet because these runners are still credited to him. But I will as soon as we're done this inning.
Okay. Well, still one out, bases loaded for the Blue Devils as Hernandez is going to remain out defensively. Have yet to see what other defensive alignment the Tornadoes are going to work with here.
Let's see. Hernandez is going to, looks like second base.
He'll go to second. Peralta's still at first. I don't know who the new center fielder is because Kelly came in from center.
Baez was at second.
Yes.
He's not batting, so I don't know if he's out.
And we don't have binoculars to see out in center field.
13, is that 13 out there?
13
Oliver
would be
De La
Cruz.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
De La Cruz is out and left. Maybe they've worked that. Anyway, we'll go back to action. Jeremiah Kelly in as he faces Joey Andreas for Andreas' third at bat of the afternoon. The seventh batter of the inning for the Blue Devils as they made this a ball game all of a sudden.
Yeah, by not swinging the bat.
2 runs across the board, 3 hit batters in the inning, 2 walks.
This is frustrating for a head coach. I mean, you just cross your fingers that your guys can start throwing strikes. Now he's down 3-0.
I don't know what it is, Fish. I mean, I keep referencing it because as soon as we started talking about Hernandez, that's when things started unraveling.
Yeah, we said he had control and
just had to throw strikes.
We said he had to throw strikes, and that's the completely opposite happened.
And that's in the dirt. Pitch goes wild as all runners will advance. Another run is in. And it's 5-4 now. 3 runs home for the Blue Devils.
Pretty amazing.
So Stalin Hernandez for the Tornadoes is out in center field.
Oh, is that who it is?
That's who it is. Thanks to Gus Barber for getting that info.
Good job, Gus. Gus has been all over it today.
He has been.
So I wonder who he's hitting for.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he was DHing.
Yeah, he was
okay,
DHing.
so he's in.
Yeah.
So Baez is out. Okay. I thought that was a double-digit number out there in center. I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not. Maybe the sun. Another pass ball there. And the tying run is across the board, sliding in safely. And the Blue Devils have come all the way back, down 5-1 to tie it at 5-5.
Wow. Unbelievable. All right, second and third with one out.
As Magnolia has a chance to get the Blue Devils their first lead in 2025.
No,
They will have 1-0.
Yeah, they will have 1-0. How quickly we forget.
I know. As Kelly's pitch is in there for a called strike to even things up at 2-2. So Leibowitz is down at third. Joey Andreas down at second. Kelly's pitch off the plate. Count goes to 3-1.
Somebody's got to throw a strike, Nick.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science.
3-1 pitch, and there's your strike to Magnolia.
McNonis hit the ball well. He's got a single in the first, and then lined out to this left field in the second, in the third. So he's getting some good swings on the ball. Kelly would love to just get this last strike. Stop this. You can't even call it bleeding anymore. It's more than that. No.
And another walk batter as Magnolia fired up going down the first baseline. And if you count the hit batters, the 7th Ewing Blue Devil to reach base safely between walking and hit batters.
No, actually the 9th.
Oh, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hernandez gave up 4 walks. He's given up 2, and there were 3 hit batters.
Oh, wait, no.
Now, Kelly is really struggling here. Kelly's got short sleeves on. He's not even wearing a sweatshirt. Man. And Hernandez is the same way.
Well, he was a pitcher too, Hernandez.
Yeah, but usually you want to keep your arm warm.
Yeah.
You know?
Ryan Gregg, the batter. Gregg, the RBI single back in the first, which feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
How much this game has changed. Another ball, 2-0 to Ryan Gregg.
Greg would love to get a hold of one here. You know, you get all these walks and hit batters, and then if you get a big hit.
Kelly was a 2-0 pitch to Gregg, and in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I think these guys are going to have some take signs until Kelly shows he can start throwing some strikes.
Down in the dirt, goes to 3-1 as Kelly's on the verge of another walk batter. Kelly ready, 3-1. Swing and a miss, fouled it off, did Gregg. Count goes full. As the Tornadoes just looking for the second out of the inning as they bring the infield in to the edge of the grass all the way around. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he gets him on strikes for a big second out of the inning.
That's a real big out. Yeah, it brings up the man who started this whole inning, Josh Tirado, who's been taken off the hook, actually, as the losing pitcher.
Unbelievable how this game has switched in a half inning.
I mean, I think you only have to pitch, I don't know if you have to go 4 or 5 in high school to get the win.
I think 5.
I want to say 5 because you got to get, I mean, I don't know. If it's 4, I mean, he could conceivably make himself the winning pitcher if he get a hit here, and then they could hold him for the rest of the way.
1-1 pitch at Tirado. Tirado hacks that one.
Yeah, not a lot of bat speed. 5. Once again, Gus is on top of it. The MVG, most valuable Gus.
Oh. Kelly, chance to get out of this. The 1-2. Tirado flies it to left field. Wind is blowing it, carrying it, and makes the catch out of play down the foul territory in left field. And that finally ends this half inning. 4 runs across the board for the Blue Devils. They do it on no hits. They leave them loaded. It's 5-5 here with the Blue Devils and the Trenton Central Tornadoes. Ewing Mayor Bert Steinman wishes both the Ewing girls and boys teams the best of luck in today's game. Mayor Steinman is proud to support you, the youth of Ewing, tomorrow's future leaders. Mayor Steinman hopes you enjoy today's game. Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Trenton Thunder Baseball returns for the 2025 season on Wednesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com. Or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks night. Tuesdays, kids eat free. Wednesdays, Dollar Dog night. Thursdays, and Pork Roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball. Big league futures. Major league fun.
And Notre Dame taking a 2-1 lead now on Hamilton West, top of the 3rd. And we are deadlocked at 5 in the top of the 5th. What was that, Gus? Oh, okay. For you Philly fans out there, who, if you are a Philly fan, you're probably watching that game instead of us anyway, but Schwarber and Harper have hit back-to-back, was it? Okay. They both hit home runs, solo home runs. Phillies are up 2-1.
Opening day, Major League Baseball, second game of the year in high school baseball here in New Jersey. As we are going to come in for a landing down the home stretch here of this one.
You think so? We got 3 more innings to go.
Oh, yeah.
This game's almost 2 hours long. You're thinking we're in the home stretch?
Yeah.
We're going to
5,
be
6,
here.
and 7.
We're going to be here a while, my friend.
Until we got a winner today.
Well, you don't know. Robbinsville and
yeah.
Hopewell never got a winner.
I know.
We could just be here till it's dark out.
The strangest start to a baseball season.
between innings seem pretty long.
And we have a new pitcher for the Blue Devils. And it is going to be it is Jake McNonia on the hill now.
All right.
As he takes over for Josh Tirado.
All right, well, I got Hernandez's final stats here. 3 1/3 innings, just 2 hits, but 5 runs, all earned, 4 walks, 3 hit by pitches, and 6 strikeouts. Very strange line for Hernandez. All right, so now McNonia is pitching. We have to see who else is everywhere.
As chopper down was De La Cruz and fires over to second, or excuse me, over to first. And a quick out for Jake McNonia.
That was a low throw. That had to be, Ron Gregg had to go down and get that.
Hey, let's go, Jalen.
That'll bring up Jalen Jenkins 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts.
Hey, let's go, Jalen.
And McNonia did not make a pitching appearance in 2024.
I'm glad you looked that up. My hands are too cold.
So we'll see what stuff he comes out with in a 5-5 ball game, a big spot.
Light it off.
A lot of big spots in this game.
A lot of memorable ones.
Some memorable for good,
Yeah,
some memorable for bad.
I just mean in the sense of a baseball sense, good.
In the sense of my memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you.
As De La Cruz Jenkins is down on strikes, he'll run it out. For the 3rd time today, Jenkins goes down on strikes.
Yeah, he's having a tough day.
Let's go, Stalin.
Stalin Hernandez, he's looking for his first hit, grounded short and flied to left. Opposite field hitter.
Good eye. Good eye. Hey.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nick, the team that's going to win this game is going to be the team that's pitcher can throw strikes.
Yeah, I agree with you at this point of the game. I mean, yeah.
You know?
And we've had such limited hits today between the two programs, and it's got to be someone's got to break through in the hitting department.
Let's go, Stalin.
You would think.
At some point.
Yeah, Trenton's got 3 hits. And Ewing has 2. And yet there's 10 runs. Ewing's got 4 errors. This is...
As Hernandez puts a charge in that one down the left field line, out of play, foul.
I mean, I don't think we're being too harsh if we say this has been ugly so far.
I think it's a spring training baseball game of MLB as far as a comparison.
Really? You think there's that many walks?
Yeah, I do. I do. A lot of pitchers getting loose and everything. It's the second game of year for both teams, back-to-back for both teams.
Well, the problem for Trenton was walks and hit pitchers. The problem for Ewing is errors.
Right.
The problem for us is it's cold.
Yeah. Feel bad for the whole crew on staff with us today. Hanging in there, hanging tough through these 5 innings.
4.
All right, well, 5th now. The top of the 5th.
But we've only hung in through 4. 4.5. There you go, 4.5 innings.
As a quick 1-2-3 inning, as Hernandez is retired.
We've got a big. That must be the JV team down there.
Must
right?
be.
Yeah.
We will step aside. We've played 4.5 here from Ewing. 5-5 our score. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Blue Devils to bat right after this on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are number one in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Jeremiah Kelly will get his first full inning of work here in relief of starter Janelle Hernandez for the Trenton Central Tornadoes. As it'll be Wilfrey Rodriguez, Mike Ordini, and Mason Bourne. As the Blue Devils looking for their first hit since the first inning. And if you joined us late, you've missed a wild fourth inning for the Blue Devils. They scored 4 runs on no hits.
No
Not
hits,
us up at 5.
And there were no Trenton errors. It was just all walks, hit batters, and wild pitches.
Only things you see in the CVC. Let's just say that.
This is spring. This is early spring baseball in high school. You see this a lot. This is not uncommon.
Well, we've talked about both these programs coming into the 2025 season on the younger side, mixed in with some veterans. A lot of returning players, though, for both teams. But overall, pretty young team as they're both trying to get back over that 500 mark here in 2025.
Well, I mean, you look at yesterday. You had 2 of the CVC's best pitchers, Blake Echternacht and Tyler Bunnell, going against each other. 2 really good programs, and that was a kind of a sloppy, not real well played game, and that was that went extra innings and ended up with a tie game. So it doesn't matter. These are just these cold weather games. It's tough. You're not going to see a lot of crisp, real good games early on in the season. It's just the nature of the beast. That's why I was amazed. I saw that 2-1 game yesterday. Kelly seems to be finding the strike zone, at least early on here, a little better than he did when he came in that last inning.
He's ahead of Rodriguez here.
He did do a good job, though, after he came in and walked in the tying run, and then walked another guy. It's wait a minute. Did he walk in 2 runs?
Yes, I believe he did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he got a strikeout.
And a flyout.
Yeah. As Rodriguez fouls that one back to the backstop.
Yeah, McDonia, he walked and forced in a run. Okay. No, he didn't walk in that run. That was a wild pitched in a run.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was to McDonia.
Yeah.
2-2 delivery from Jeremiah Kelly is upstairs.
Ewing dugout fired up.
As Rodriguez, his 3rd walk of the afternoon.
Yep.
And he'll start things off for the Blue Devils with the leadoff base runner.
A 1,000 on base percentage. I guess he doesn't have a slugging percentage though, because
yeah,
but he's got a 1,000 OPS.
It's important to the baseball nerd community out there.
Yes, yes, indeed.
I am not one for all the unnecessary stats. They're good. Some of them. There's a limit to it.
Yeah.
And I
don't mind OPS. I mean, it's
no,
easy,
that's fine.
It's easy enough to figure out.
Yes.
You know, but some of that stuff is, it makes my head spin.
Stuff they display at Major League Parks and across college game now.
They put stuff up on that Citizens Bank scoreboard, like for the pitchers.
Yeah.
Up on the big scoreboard. I'm like, what? Just tell me what his ERA is.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Yeah.
As Rodriguez steals second safely.
Yep.
And getting this crowd in this Ewing Blue Devils dugout fired up.
Mordini'd really like to get this run in. He's had a tough day so far. Struck out twice.
One shows bunt, pulls it back this time. I like the idea for Mordini with a bunt. I know it's a 2-1 count. Got your man over at second if you can get it down and get the sacrifice to get him 90 feet closer to home plate.
It doesn't look like doesn't look like they're bunting.
Don't know if he will go through with it.
No.
Just to threaten to show it. 2-1 pitch.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And he gets it down right in front of home plate. Fires down the first. And he is safe at first base.
No, he just changed it. He called him out. It looked like he went safe, and then he called him out.
He did. He signaled safe.
Yeah.
Hernandez jumped at first, saying he had it.
Well, good call by you, Nicky Gal.
Yeah.
Got that bunt down. Good job on the bunt, regardless of the call and the confusion there. That was a good job on that bunt, and now go-ahead run at third, 1 out.
And credit to Jalen Jenkins behind the dish, who played that beautifully, jumped out to it, got his throw down to first base to Hernandez.
Now we got a conference at the mound. Who knows? They might try to squeeze a run home.
Well, it'll be Mason Bourne, the batter. Bourne was hit by a pitch and grounded out to short this afternoon. And they will end the afternoon for Jeremiah Kelly. And another pitching change for the Tornadoes. We will step aside. We'll come back, talk about the pitching change. More fifth inning action here with us from Ewing on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese remind you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs for acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. $14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Daniel Peralta will be the new pitcher for the Tornadoes. He takes over for Jeremiah Kelly, gets through an even 1 inning. As the Blue Devils looking to take the lead for the second time today. They were down 5-1 at one point. If you've joined us late this afternoon, it was an early 1-0 lead for the Blue Devils, and they've gone quiet through the middle innings until the 4th inning, where they scored 4 runs on no hits. As Peralta will be going up against Mason Bourne and Connor Lane, the next 2 batters.
Bourne grounded out to short, hit by a pitch. 1 of 3 hit by a pitch. 1 of 3 in a row hit by a pitch in that 4th inning.
As Bourne stands like a statue and just takes that pitch.
These are 2 tall fellas going against each other here.
Chopper foul.
What a game. That's crazy.
Both teams part of Slugfest on opening day yesterday.
Well,
as Peralta gets Bourne swinging for the 2nd out of the inning.
I would call Ewing part of half a slugfest. One team slugged.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to leave it up to Connor Lane. Big out for Peralta. Now it's going to take a hit to get that run in.
As Lane 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. Part of that 4th inning.
Yeah, he drove in a run with the hit by pitch. Ewing's not getting very good swings against this guy.
They're not, just 6 pitches in. The 1-1 pitch is popped up. Lane behind, out of play. Peralta leans in for the sign. He's ready. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, swing and a miss. Lane will run it out. And the side is retired. And the Blue Devils' threat is neutralized here in the bottom of the 5th. And they strand one runner on no hits. We go to the 6th inning. It's 5-5 between Ewing and Trenton Central on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
As we're deadlocked at 5 to start the 6th inning, as Jake McNonia back out there for the Blue Devils. He'll look to keep this game knotted at 5 to give his team a chance to win it.
Yep, that was an impressive job by Peralta, coming in, getting 2 strikeouts with a runner on third. We've seen some not so good efforts, and we've seen some good efforts today.
We have. And both teams have been in some jams throughout this game, and they've been able to get out of them. And yes, there's been some runs, but even there's been more jams that they could have let up more runs that they've got out of.
Well, Ewing's left the bases loaded twice. Pop out, easily handled.
As Jaharis Janeo is retired, start the 6th.
Hey, Ewing's left 7 on. They left the bases loaded twice. Trenton's left 3, 4. Trenton's left 4 on.
Let's go, Leon, sir.
As Perez the batter, he is 1 for 2 as he pops it up foul down the line.
Let's go. Hey, let's go, Leon, sir. Let's go, baby. Be a hitter. Let's go, we need you.
Nunia getting the jump.
He's ready with the 1-2 delivery to Perez. As backs off the plate, 2-2.
Yeah, we've seen this a lot today.
We have.
These guys have gotten ahead 0-2 and then or 1-2 and then they just can't close the deal. That's not saying he won't close the deal here, but runs it up to 3-2.
As Perez puts a drive into that one, and we'll get down into right field for a base hit. His second hit of the afternoon.
Yep. Just the 4th hit of the day for Trenton.
That'll bring up Daniel Peralta now. Peralta 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Magnonia's pitch is in there for a strike.
See if Trenton tries to steal a base here. I mean, they've been having good luck in the fact that when they try to steal, the ball's been getting thrown away. It wouldn't be a bad time to try it, I think.
A bunt by Peralta down the third base line, mishandled down the line, and the runners will stay.
Well, that'll be a sacrifice, E5, and again, just a bad defensive day for Ewing.
The 4th error on the afternoon for the Blue Devils.
No, fifth. Fifth error.
Must have missed one. I did, yeah. Right here.
And they've all helped lead the runs.
And now the Tornadoes are in business with 1 out and 2 on. As they go back to the top of their lineup, it's Jeremiah Kelly. Kelly into left field, base hit down into left field. They're going to hold the runner at third. It's going to be a close play, no throw.
Nice job with Kelly there. He waited on that pitch and just waited till it got in on him, and then just sort of turned on it. Well, Trenton's got something cooking again.
The second single of the afternoon for leadoff man Jeremiah Kelly. And with 1 out, Jake Magnolia finds himself in a little bit of a jam.
About a lot of a jam. Adrian Jimenez, he's walked twice now. Flied out to left and walked twice. If he does either of those, walks or flies out, they'll get a run. Oh, they'll get a run.
And it's going to be deep enough. Is it fair?
Foul.
It is just
foul.
Foul.
Wow, he turned on that thing. Ooh.
That would have been easily 2 runs home.
At least. Maybe 3. That was foul. Probably about a foot, I guess.
Easily.
Yeah. I mean, it started fair. It's just curve foul.
That's almost exactly what happened yesterday in the Ewing and Notre Dame game. Magnolia, the 0-1. In there for a strike.
Yeah,
but
didn't like that one.
Hey, anything close. Anything close, battle. Win the battle, let's go. Let's go. Win the battle, Adrian. Got a boy.
as Jimenez calls time there.
Nobody better. Nobody better, let's go.
Oh.
0-2. Jimenez didn't like it, backed out, and he is rung up on strikes. And a big second out for Jake Magnolia.
That looked pretty good to me. Again, where we're sitting, we don't know for sure. Might have been a little high, but I don't know. Too close to take with 2 strikes, that's for sure.
That'll bring up Janelle Hernandez. Hernandez started on the hill for the Tornadoes, down to first base now.
Yeah, he didn't like that pitch either. That call, I should say.
Go. Let's go.
I don't want to jinx it, but dare I say it, the wind has sort of died down here.
No, it has. It has.
Yes. Well, pressure is on. Pressure's on everybody here.
As both teams battling to get ahead.
If you're Ewing, you just... Hernandez had a weird day. Hit by pitch, reached on an error, and struck out. Now he's 1 ball away from bringing in that winning run. Oh, took a cut. Well, 3-1 if you like to pitch. You never know. Maybe you can give it a ride and bring in 3 instead of just 1. Well, how about this for tension? Top of the 6th. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-2 pitch.
Magnolia ready, kicks and deals, fires into the dirt as Hernandez gets the walk. And a go-ahead run is across for the Trenton Central Tornadoes. It's 6-5.
And that will go down as another unearned run because with the strikeout, that should have been the 3rd out of the inning if they'd have gotten the out on the sacrifice. That gave them an extra out, and that's what happened.
So the bases remain loaded, 2 outs. And brings up Oliver De La Cruz. De La Cruz trying to get some extra insurance run for his pitching staff. The 1-0 pitch is fouled down the first base side. The 1-1 pitch is off the plate down. De La Cruz lays off. It's 2-1.
How about this? We've seen 4 Trenton runs scored on direct results of errors, and the other 2 on bases loaded walks.
So not even a single, no RBIs from off the bats of the Tornadoes today.
Well, yeah, on the walks. You
Well,
get an
I meant with contact.
Oh.
To specify.
Well, they only have 2 RBIs in the game.
Yeah.
And how many RBIs off the bat does Ewing have? All those walks and hit by pitches.
Just the 1, I believe, from the first inning.
Yes.
The 3-1 pitch is going to walk De La Cruz. Another run comes home. It's 7-5 Tornadoes. So Magnolia walks the last 2 batters. As he's thrown 36 pitches now in relief.
Wait a minute. Who was that just batted? That was De La Cruz? Oh, yeah, De La Cruz, yeah.
I'll bring up Jalen Jenkins, 0 for 3, all strikeouts this afternoon.
How about Peralta? He's the 9th batter. He scored 3 runs today.
Incredible. Getting that from a 9-hole hitter.
And the game's in his hands right now, too, on the mound.
Good eye. Good eye. Hey, be smart up here. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. All right. Hey, that's good.
Well, Jenkins would certainly like to do something. He struck out 3 times already this game, so looking to get a hit here.
You got a battle. You got a battle. Let's go.
Magnolia, the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, gets by Andreas. Another run will come in. And all runners go to second and third. And it's 8-5 Tornadoes. Andreas shaken up after the play, holding his wrist.
And that the ball, I guess the ball must have bounced off it. He's clenching it now.
As he gets back to his feet and umpire called time. Third run across the board of the inning for Tornadoes without even swinging the bat.
Yeah.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of the greater Hamilton Township community.
Hamilton and Notre Dame now in the top of the fourth. Irish up 5-2. And he gets a
Jenkins
strikeout.
gets down on strikes, and Magnolia out it, but allowing 3 runs on walks and wild pitches. Tornadoes back in front. It's 8-5. We go to the bottom of the 6th right after this here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 5-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Tornadoes take the lead once again for the second time this afternoon. If you've joined us late, they had a 5-1 lead at one point, scoring 4 runs in the 4th inning. And they just got 3 more to jump out back in front of the Ewing Blue Devils on a couple of walks and walks and wild pitches. And now the Tornadoes an inning away from shutting the door. But Peralta back on the mound. He's got some work to do himself.
No, we're only in the 6th.
I know. I said we're almost.
You said we're an inning away.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
yeah,
he's got 2 innings.
Yeah.
6 outs to go for Trenton. The way this game's going, there's a big difference between an inning and 2 innings.
As it will be the top of the order for the Blue Devils, Leibowitz, Andreas, and Magnolia. Peralta's pitch upstairs to Leibowitz, lays off that one. Leibowitz charge into right field, playable, shallow enough, and squeeze out there and right. By Jair Chineo, who records first out of the inning. Joey Andreas, the batter now. He's struck out and walked twice. We'll see if his wrist is okay, if that affects his swing. Shaken up in the bottom half of the inning. Top half of the inning.
One of those parts of the inning.
Yeah. It's kind of afternoon it's been, Fish. Everything's starting to blend together in every inning. When did that happen again?
Well, I mean, it's just been. I don't know how to describe it.
I
mean, think about it.
It's early season baseball.
Here's the deal. Ewing's got 5 runs. There only one hit has driven in a run out of the 13 runs today. Only one hit has driven in a run. Ewing's other 4 runs, that would be Ewing, Ryan Gregg with the RBI single. Ewing, other 4 runs came with 2, a bases loaded walk, 2 hit by pitches with the bases loaded, and a wild pitch. Trenton, their 8 runs, and there's a walk.
As Andreas is aboard on back-to-back plate appearances with a walk.
Their 8 runs, 4 came home on errors, 3 came home on walks, and 1 came home on a wild pitch. I mean,
Story of the afternoon.
Miscues.
Yeah. As Magnolia to the plate now.
You know, not to be lost in all this, but if Trenton hangs on, I have to look that up. I have to go back and look it up, but my hands are too cold to do that now. I don't know when the last time they might have started 2-0.
As they'll say, Magnolia was hit on the arm, I believe.
Yeah.
I'll try to look that up for you, Fish, too, in the meantime.
Well, they won 6 games last year and 7 the year before. And before that, they had won 1 game. So, and now we got to see what's going on with Peralta here. Are they going to keep him in? And once again, this inning's shaping up. This is another typical rally of this game, and I put rally in quotation marks. A walk and a hit batter.
Yeah, usually how everything has gotten started today.
And ended. and done in the middle. We are 2.5 hours and counting on this game.
So Peralta will remain in the game. Ryan Gregg, the batter.
Well, Peralta had come in and got 2 strikeouts to finish up the 5th, and they got a fly ball, so he retired the first 3. I mean, we're seeing this all over the place. So guys look good, and then they don't.
The 1-1 pitch is driven into left field by Gregg, right at. I believe it's De La Cruz out and left. So a loud second out.
Yeah, he's still out there.
Okay.
Yeah, De La Cruz. He's pretty solid out there. There's been 2 line drives that have been at him or near him, and he's handled them well.
Josh Tirado, the batter now.
Bounced out to the pitcher and walked and scored on getting hit by a pitch. This was his 4th inning at bat. He walked. He went to second on a wild pitch, went to third on a wild pitch, and then scored on a hit by pitch.
An afternoon for Josh Tirado. Started the game on the mound.
Oh, he also flied out. He made the last out of that fourth inning.
Yes.
Yeah, flied out to left. He represents a tying run right now in the bottom of the sixth. Close to take 0-2. Peralta would really like to get this last out. Here they go.
Both runners go.
Oh,
Extended swing does Tirado.
Oh!
Gets it into shallow right field. One run is in. Andreas scores. It's 8-6 on the RBI single by Josh Tirado.
Wow, he just sort of reached out and just sort of poked it out there, and then just out of the leaping attempt of Jeremiah Kelly at second base. And with the runners going, Andreas scored easily. And now they got the tying run out and the go-ahead run at the plate.
Now to bring up Wilfrey Rodriguez. Rodriguez has walked in all three of his plate appearances. And runners on the corners with two away. Rodriguez a chance to get his first hit on the season.
And that is just the second run that scored on a base hit. Ooh.
Peralta almost picked off.
Well, Peralta's got to be frustrated. He got the 2 strikes. And
But you mentioned it, Fish, this inning, I believe it was, that now we're 14 runs combined in this game and only 2 have been hits.
Yep. "14 runs, 16. Isn't it 9-7?
No. 8-6.
Oh, 8-6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Now
threw
I'm
me off.
now I'm having. Yeah, it's a long day, man.
It has been. The 1-0 pitch, big swing and a miss from Rodriguez. And that will retire the side as Tornadoes get out of a jam. They give up a run on 1 hit. They strand 2. We go to the 7th inning. Final frame here from Ewing High School.
You think it's the final frame?
Well, we think so.
You don't know. The way this game's going.
Well, Ewing Mayor Bert Steinman wishes both the Ewing and boys teams the best of luck today in their games. Mayor Steinman is proud to support the youth of Ewing. Tomorrow's future leaders, Mayor Steinman hopes you enjoy today's game. Trenton Thunder Baseball returns for the 2025 season on Wednesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com. Or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks night. Tuesdays, kids eat free. Wednesdays, Dollar Dog Nights. Thursdays, and Pork Roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, big league futures, and major league fun. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business.
Well, they're keeping Jake McNonia on the mound after his tough 6th inning.
Yeah, I guess you want to save extended arms. They had a couple of guys pitch yesterday to Ewing, so you don't know how many guys you're down to left for Dave Angebrand. As Ewing has a few days off till their next game.
Well, Mignogna's job is to keep this score right where it's at. Trenton would love to put a few more up there and sort of, really take the heart out of Ewing if possible. Right now, Ewing got to chip away, got to run back that last inning. It's 8-6, 2 runs, anything can happen. Especially the way this game's been going. So, Mignogna wants to go out there and keep it right there.
Solomon Hernandez, the batter. Pitch in the dirt. In there for a called strike to Hernandez.
One thing, because it's not cloudy, you might be able to get a little longer
daylight.
Daylight, yeah, if they need it. Well, I hope they don't need it.
As we're approaching almost 6:40 right now here with a sunset time tonight of 7:19.
Okay.
It's already in the top of the 7th, so final frame.
Already in the top of the 7th?
Yeah.
You didn't actually say that. Already?
No, already in the top of the 7th, meaning that, never mind, I'm not going to say.
You mean we're all ready to go? You can't mean already like this game's flying by. Oh, we're already in the top of the 7th.
As Hernandez is down on strikes for the first out here in the top of the 7th.
Only you, Nicky Gal, only you.
Yeah, yeah.
Already in the top of the 7th. Seems like we just started this game 2 hours and 45 minutes ago.
We got wind gusts up to 17 miles an hour, making it feel like it's in the mid-40s.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the actual temperature?
51.
I would have guessed it was in the mid-40s. Yeah, it's. We started out this game by saying, it's not too bad. The sun's out. That was in the day.
I feel like that was
that was daytime
5 years ago.
Yes, it was. And yet we're already in the 7th. You're not going to live that one down for a while, my friend.
It'll be the middle of May. We'll still bring that up.
Yeah. What do you think, Gus? What did you think of that comment? The Gus is just shaking his head like I don't care.
Grounder by Janeo there, throws it across the diamond and beats out the throw.
Yeah, yep.
And Jaharis Janeo, his first hit of the afternoon.
Good hustle. Good hustle by Janeo. You never know. That could open the door.
That'll bring Linesville Perez now. Perez, 2 hits on the afternoon.
Yeah, a couple hits, couple runs scored. Having a good day. 2 for 3. My feet are starting to get cold. Are your feet getting cold? Gus's are.
Well, I got extra layer pants on today, so I dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, but do they go over your feet?
No.
Oh.
No. And playable out, second.
Nice
good
play.
Down at out in shallow right field. As Ordini with the catch.
Yep, he had to go a ways to get that. Nice job.
That'll bring up Daniel Peralta now.
Well, he's had quite the day. He's reached all 3 times. reached on a single, reached on a walk, reached on an error when he bunted, and scored all 3 times. So this extra layer of pants, are they keeping your feet warm? Is that what you're telling me?
I would say so, actually. Yeah.
Well, I have thermals on. They're not keeping my feet warm. I should have wore 2 pair of socks.
Yeah. We wouldn't know you had to do that in the end of March. So I was talking to Mike Warren yesterday. I was like, well, we're complaining about the weather yesterday at the Notre Dame game, and we're going to be soon complaining about the weather in middle of April when it's too hot.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it ever gets too hot in April. Foul ball over our heads. Well, one thing about this game is it's not. You still can't figure out the outcome yet.
No,
it's not like it's a one-sided affair.
No, even at 8-6, runners off and going.
Oh, he got him. Nice throw.
And they'll stay safe at second base.
What happened there? I thought he had the ball and was waiting for him to come in. He didn't even slide. Huh.
So Janea will take second on the controversial stolen base late in this game here in the 7th. It's 2-2 to Peralta. Magnolia, the 2-2. Peralta pops it up. And drops it in the right field. Misplayed out there in right. Janeo is home scoring. As Peralta tries to take second, but he is out. But another run comes home.
It did cross the plate before he got thrown out. So that should count.
So it'll be the 9th run. Trenton Central 9-6. They get one more home. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Ewing, one last chance here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Did he drop?
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Last chance for the Blue Devils. They trail 9-6 here as we approach the 3-hour mark from the start of the game, as it will be Rodriguez, Ordini, and Bourne, the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Blue Devils, barring any pinch hitters.
And in case you're wondering, Dave Angerant did come over and said that they gave an error to the second baseman on that. So that was yet another unearned run given up by the Blue Devils.
And stay with us post-game. When this game goes final, we will have our Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game on our social media feed. It will not be part of the live stream. So just want to bring that to your attention. If Trenton Central holds on, we'll have our Player of the Game on our social media page. So stay tuned for that. Will be posted to a YouTube short after this afternoon's game goes final. Tornadoes looking to go 2-0 for the first time in over 15 years.
Yeah, Gus Barber looked it up while we were off the air, and NJ.com only goes back to 2010, and Gus could not find the a 2-0 start for Trenton. So, not a good start for the bottom of the 7th. You want to get that leadoff guy out, and they hit him. That was Ordini.
So it'll be Ordini, Bourne, and Connor Lane. As Daniel Peralta will look to close things out. Tornadoes the 9-6 lead. Pitch to Bourne as he stands there, takes called strike 1.
Bourne trying to get on any way he can here.
Bourne chopper to third, over to second for 1, down to first, not in time, as Bourne legs it out, breaks up the double play, but they get a fielder's choice.
I thought for a second the way that ball was going down to third, I thought that was going to go right through the wickets of Linsel Perez, but he got the glove down, made the throw, and good job by Trenton to get that lead runner.
And to bring up Connor Lane, 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts, hit by pitch.
Gets a jump here, 0-1. And that's all you want to do right now if you're Peralta. You want to get ahead. You want to pound that zone. You want to don't give anybody a free pass.
The 1-1 pitch. As Lane gets the ball there. Fouls that one back. Count goes even at 2. Sunset set for 7:19. It was getting quite dark here around the Blue Devil complex.
On our side of the field it is. We're completely out of the sun.
Peralta the 2-2 and just miss upstairs.
Yeah, that was high.
Connor Lane, good plate discipline, lays off. Count goes even, or excuse me, full at 3-2.
This is a big pitch. This is a really big pitch. Because if you put him on, you're getting Ewing all fired up with the top of their order coming up.
As Bourne is off and running, as Lane is struck out.
Yep, called out.
For the second out here in the bottom of the 7th, as they're down to their final out today, are the Ewing Blue Devils as they go back up top to Sam Leibowitz, try to keep them alive.
4th strikeout for Peralta. Hasn't done a bad job since coming in.
Very good, yes. He's only allowed the 1 run, I believe, in the 6th.
Yeah. Still got 1 out to go, though.
Leibowitz 0 for 3. As takes a called strike, Leibowitz 1-1.
Well, you want to get on base, but you certainly don't. You gotta swing if there's strikes. 2-1. Peralta's thrown 43 pitches since coming in relief.
2-1 pitch in the dirt. Leibowitz lays off. It's 3-1.
You really don't want to bring that tying run up to the plate if you're Peralta. If you're Ewing, you do.
In the dirt, Leibowitz gets a walk, puts runners on it, first and second with 2 outs.
This one is a Yogi Berra game. This isn't going to be over till it's over. Nothing is in the bag here. We got a big conference players only meeting at the mound. I'm sure they're just telling them, come on, buddy, throw strikes.
We're losing daylight.
Yeah, losing daylight. Well, Joey Andreas, 3 walks and a strikeout today. 3 walks, he scored a couple runs. And this is another tense at bat. Peralta trying to get this done, and Andreas trying to keep it going. If he can get on, now you're bringing the winning run to the plate.
Peralta ready, has the sign, he kicks. And just missed it. It's upstairs, 1-1. Andreas puts a drive into center field, playable, should be the game. Squeezing out and under it is it. The Trenton Central Tornadoes open up their 2025 season 2-0 for the first time in over 15 years.
9-6 victory for Trenton. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Trenton overcame some wildness by their pitchers, and Peralta came in and settled things down, and good for Trenton High. 2-0 for the first time in who knows when. So I'm heading out, boys.
Thank you so much, Fish. And that will do it for us from Andy Greener Field. Take care, Fish. Thanks for everything as the Ewing Blue Devils go to 0-2 as they await Hopewell Valley on the 31st. The Trenton Central Tornadoes to have a few days off themselves. Trenton Central will go to Hopewell Valley, and the Ewing Blue Devils will go West Windsor, Plainsboro South on the 31st. That will wrap things up. Tornadoes victorious 9-6 over the Ewing Blue Devils for the entire crew. For Gus Barber for producing today's live stream, Rich Fisher, Ava Fife, and Rich Sale helping out with camera. I'm Nick Gallagher saying so